Hi, I'm Chris Converse, and I'm one of the members of the AcrobatUsers.com web team. I wanted to take a few minutes and walk you through some of the new interface changes that you're going to see when you start using Acrobat 8. First up is this new Getting Started dialog box. This actually represents what Adobe's calling their task-based interface. Each one of these categories here actually shows a series of tasks that relate to each one of these groups. So, for example, create PDF. When I click this link, this actually brings me to another page within the Getting Started dialog box, which tells me everything I need to know about creating PDF files inside of Acrobat. Inside this page, we'll see categories broken into 3 columns: create PDF inside of Acrobat, create PDF files from Office, and create PDF files from my printer. On the left-hand side here, under the Create PDF in Acrobat, you'll see a series of links. Each one of these links will actually open that particular tool inside of Acrobat. So if I click Create PDF from Scanner, for example, this will bring up the Scanner Driver tool inside of Acrobat. I'm going to click Cancel here. In the top left-hand corner, we'll see Home. I'll click that link, and then I'll bring me back to the main screen again. Clicking another category will give me more information about that category. So in this case, exporting content from a PDF file. Selecting Copy, Export XML, HTML, and Images in the center column, and the Snapshot tool over on the left. So let's click back to Home. So one thing to note here is that each one of these icons that's associated to a group of tasks is actually used in the interface as well. Open up a PDF file and see how this interface is being implemented. One of the first things you'll notice when our file opens up is that we have that common taskbar across the top of the document. So Create PDF, Combine Files, Export. And if you click on one of these items, they actually behave like a menu, so I can see all of the different items that are available under Create PDF. We have a toolbar that shows up underneath the taskbar, and this again is a fully customizable toolbar as well. So you can right-click on that, come down, choose More Tools, and you can activate any tool inside of the PDF interface. On the left-hand side, our vertical tabs have been replaced with icons. So for example, here's the Pages icon. If I click that, that will actually open up a tab which will show me all of my document thumbnails. This tool works exactly the same way as it did before, where I can select specific pages or reorder them. The next one down is the Bookmarks panel. Again, bookmarks working the same way. One thing to note here is that under the Bookmarks panel, the Create New Bookmark icon actually has a little gold star here, which matches the gold star inside of the Create PDF icon. So again, that common interface is being assigned to all of the tools inside of Acrobat. And lastly, we have a Help panel. If we click on the Help panel, again, we'll see the custom interface inside here, and this will give us access to top-level help items. So for example, if I click Print Production, come into Create Flattener Presets, I can get some information about creating a flattener preset right inside of Acrobat. If I need more information, I can click this link, and this will activate Adobe's Help Viewer for Acrobat 8. So let's close Help. Let's switch over to the PC real quick and just see what this interface looks like on there. You'll notice that the interface looks exactly the same, and we're going to take a look at some of the other things that we can do to customize the interface. Inside this panel over here on the left, I'm going to right-click, and I'm going to activate the Articles palette. Now, the Articles palette will show me any article threads that are inside this document, but I can add this to my palette by simply clicking on the Articles tab, dragging it over to the left. And this will create a panel tool just like we saw with the Pages and Bookmarks. One other option that we have is I'm going to come over to the Advanced menu. I'm going to activate the Print Production toolbar, which is going to show up as a floating toolbar. I'm going to click on the toolbar palette, drag it over to the left, and when I see a vertical indication of that particular palette, I'm going to let go, and this is going to activate all of those tools into another vertical palette, just like my toolbars that I have for Pages and article threads. Clicking on these particular tools, again, will launch the specific tool associated with that particular button. So in this case, I've activated the Ink Manager. I'll click OK. And of course, if I decide I don't want that tool, I can drag the tool palette over here. It will become a floating palette again, and then I can click to close it. If I want to get rid of the article thread tool, I can click and drag that. That will become a floating palette, and again, I can close that as well. Lastly, at the bottom of the left-hand palette, we still have the Attachments panel. Click on that, and I can see any attachments that might be associated to this particular document. And at the far bottom are the commenting tools. And again, these palettes will work exactly as they did before, but with a much more streamlined interface. Well, thank you for joining us on this quick little video tour. Be sure to come back and visit our articles and blog sections for more information about Acrobat 8.